All flights and terminals from Terminals 1 and 2 at the Manchester airport in the United Kingdom have been cancelled after a power cut in the area caused widespread disruption. And the airport authorities said this in a statement on Sunday. But the airport has also said on social media that the passengers due to fly from Terminal 3 should come to the airport as normal unless advised otherwise by their airline, but they could face some delays. The statement said that some arriving flights are becoming diverted. They are being diverted to other airports, meaning that people due to pick up passengers from the airport should check where they should go to find these passengers. The airport statement did not say whether the power has been restored as yet.
I asked them what was happening and they said, oh, it's a power outage and we're not checking it at the moment. So I said, well, fortunately, I have checked it online. Should I be okay? And the answer was yes, please go through to passport check and security. So I went through passport check and boarding card check. They were done manually, so there were no automated scanning systems in operation. Went through that manually, of course. Came into security. Security, only one of the conveyor belts was working, so it was a little bit slower, but it was fairly quiet because most people were still at check-in. So I jumped the queue, as it were, fortunately for that.
DD India's Ollie Barrett reports from London.
Well, the airport's boss has now issued a personal apology for all of the disruption and says that he is hopeful that things will be back to something like normal at Manchester Airport on Monday, but it will take time to work through some of the disruption that has been caused. It was Terminals 1 and 2 that have seen the real difficulties. Dozens of flights cancelled. Airlines like Virgin and Jet2 and EasyJet and the tour operator TUI have been affected by some of the cancellations and the disruption that has been caused. The airline saying that this power failure of some sort, which happened in the early hours UK time on Sunday, effectively knocked out the ability to use things like baggage checks at departures, security checks at departures, and therefore flights simply weren't able to leave. But it's also caused disruption to arrivals as well, and that's because with no planes leaving Terminals 1 and 2, the airfield around Manchester Airport has simply been too busy with planes and there hasn't been room for all of the normal arrivals. So some flights have been diverted to airports elsewhere. It does mean that thousands of people are having their travel disrupted over Sunday, but also into next week because of all of the knock-on effects that are going to have to be worked through over the next 24 hours. Also, there have been very long queues at parts of Manchester Airport, and this all comes at the start of the very busy British summer holiday season. Ollie Barrett in London reporting for DD India.